Aries, welcome to your 3-month review. That is August, September, October. So let's go over the board I'm using for you and all 12 signs. That way we're on the same page, yeah? So here we have number 8, August, Strength. Number 9, September, the Hermit. Number 10, October, the Wheel of Fortune. And then also on the bottom row here, some things I just like to look at in the general sense, such as the sun. What makes us happy? Are we in tune with it? Are we in alignment? Do we need adjustments? Yeah? Always good to look at. And then the Tower. Anything unexpected, untoward, or some sort of shifting here that we should also know about. All right, let's get started. Like always, take what resonates, leave it as not. If there's clearly more than one energy apparent to you on this board today, then you reverse those energies as you see fit. These are, after all, general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may not resonate at all. Frustrating, but normal. Check your other placements, you will find yourself in there somewhere. All right. Now that we got the technicals out of the way, what's going on, please, for Aries? Show me Aries, please, in August. Show me Aries. Show me Aries, please, in August. What's up? Very good. What did I say? I better have gotten your place card out there. All right. Oh. Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. You're working hard. You're not looking to switch up your method, except things here and there. Nothing crazy. You either have newly invested in a brand new work opportunity and you're just loving it, or you already have one that's pre-existing. You're going to keep it going because it's just about right in that sweet spot. I don't see you being in a rush to make a new investment regardless. So some of you might here and there switch things up at work as you see fit, but for the most part, you're like, this is good. This is my jam. Okay, you are the master of your own particular craft right here. So again, once more, congratulations to you. Or, hey, congratulations on just doing a fantastic job and loving it. 9 of Cups. There's a strong sense I get to be my own Aries here, my own man, my own woman, and I love it. 9 of Cups. You look great. You look happy. You look healthy. Highly productive too. So that's a great way to enter the new month. Fantastic. Just knowing your worth and that you're good at it, and you don't really have too much of a pressure or need to change things up right now. That's just lovely. That's such a good place to be. And the fact that you feel good about your time, energy, and effort spent, the coiffers are looking good, the security's looking good, right? You're like, I'm doing what pleases me. I love that. What else, please, about August? Absolutely love that. It's not that you take pride in your work so much, but the emotional pleasure you get from it suits you. It suits you very well. Okay, the World, 8 of Wands, the Moon. We got some unexpected communication going on here. It is what is falling under the category of the unknown. Okay? So here we have something you weren't expecting. I don't see it as being bad or positive, but it does, and it's your choice. Your choice is here. It does represent the unknown. You didn't see it coming. It happens. It happens all the time. I'm not saying it's a secret. It is a cycle that is yet to be activated, but it's coming through. So there's some sort of cycle here it may not seem like much at the time, is some sort of communication you simply were not expecting. It's from under the moon, the unknown, or someone else's quietness until they decided to stop being quiet. And you get to choose whether or not you respond to it, to open up towards it. So it could generate possibly a new cycle that you just didn't see coming. While you're over there being happy at work. Fantastic. Love that. Yeah, there you go. You know, might press that further if I don't see anything else here today that suggests this, but some communication's coming from somewhere, honey. And you're like, you can either open up towards it, close it off. That's it. It's at your disposal. Oh, I wonder what it could be. Perhaps you will show me. I just know that you didn't see it coming. That's all. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just the unknown is the unknown, the unknown. All right. If I really thought it was a secret, it's like it's a secret to you and you didn't know you were doing it until you did it. It just doesn't feel that way. Yeah, it's the unknown. Something's coming through. Something's coming through. Show me Aries, please, in September. Show me Aries in September. Yes. I was looking down at the Hermit here. People ask me, is it difficult to read upside down? No, absolutely not. This is how I worked with clients for years before I went to YouTube. I'm used to it, but I will say I can still, my brain might still show me the cross between the Roman numerals, which they look pretty much the same upside down as they do upright, especially when they're reflective. So here I have, I'm like, it's like, is that 11? No, I have to remind myself that's 9. What's going on? Please show me Aries in September. Show me Aries in September. Two of Pentacles, the Fool, the Five of Cups. What's this? What is this, please? You don't know if you should. You don't know if you should open up or give energy and effort to something. You have this feeling that it will cause you harm. Five of Cups. Sadness, too. Should you continue to give to something or pick it up where you left it off? I don't know. What is this, please? Show me more of what this is, please. Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, King of Cups. It's your choice. Whatever this is a strong bond. Okay. You have deep love for it. You do. You think well of it too. But you're showing me a firmness towards a soul bond here. A firmness. I don't know who this is to you. Six of Cups doesn't automatically make it a romantic. It's just something that you've known and been familiar with for a long time. For a long time. You know, you have a unique emotional flow with that person that says, I recognize you in a very specific way, not like anyone else I know. And it mostly is that bond that largely goes unspoken because two people can feel it. So, you know, you don't really have the words for it. It's unique. And there's memories in there. We've shared memories and cups and plates of food and good laughs and good times. But you're also saying Five of Cups, that's what makes me upset. 5 and 6 are both emotional depictions of the past. So you're showing me a portrait of someone whom you used to be very close to until they hurt you or disappointed you. And you don't know if you can continue to open up towards them. It could be, although I'm not going to assume that connection, that is unexpected communication coming your way. Could be from this person. It may not be. It may may be completely different. You won't really know, I believe, until August or September if it's one and the same. But it's with you. It's kind of weighing heavily on your spirit, and I can see that how that would bother you, especially since you enjoy a certain level of competence and can-do in your life. You generally like to feel good about the things you do, which is a great attitude. And there's something about this that you say, I don't know if I can feel good about this connection, specifically the time, energy, and effort I give to it. Could you? You're saying you'd be the fool, but it could be the bad fool, not the good fool. It will require you to take a risk on this one, to open up and find out. So while you have a big heart for this Six of Cups, while it means a lot to you personally, you're also showing me a firmness towards it. I don't think you'll know exactly what you'll do with it. There is some unresolved emotional pain between you and this person that you go back and forth on. Is there any point to opening up towards this? Is there any point in opening up towards this? Only you can decide that. Okay. But it is something you're going to have to take a look at sometime over the summer. Okay. And you know, I think you would prefer to support this, but you're also showing me I have to be firm with it. You know? Kind of like saying, I don't know if I want to get drugged back into all that, because it leaves you with a feeling of helplessness. There's nothing I can do with this connection except feel strongly about it. And also remember how it hurts too. Okay. Let's check into October and take a look at you there. Show me. Show me Aries, please, in October. Show me Aries, please, in October. Show me Aries, please, in October. King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Devil. Perhaps not. Perhaps not. You're telling me you're too afraid, practically speaking. And this is where I see people make these fundamental decisions about head over heart, heart over head. You're saying practically speaking, so this is practicality over what you're feeling. You're saying you're terrified of being hurt by this again, that you have experience with it, and that if it did it once, it'll do it twice. So while you deeply feel for this, love it, you rightfully questioned in September if you can connect with this and mean it, and your answer seems to be no. You're saying this is practical knowledge, and I don't fault you for this. You're saying, practically speaking, you and I have a past where more harm than good was done, and I'm afraid it'll just happen again. I don't blame you for that, especially if things have... Sometimes, honey, the love you have with somebody, that kind of precious soul bond, doesn't mean much if there's just a wealth of unresolved pain behind it. You're probably correct. If it could hurt that bad once, it can probably do it again, especially if healing never took place, apologies, sincerity of thought, reflection, and effort took place. If that doesn't happen, or if that didn't happen between you two, no, you can't just jump into where things last were, because they indeed go back to the way they were. And you're right, it will happen again. You're deeply afraid of being hurt by this again, but it's also within reason. This is one of the few times I will see the devil with the Ten of Swords and being like, you're afraid of being hurt unnecessarily. No, it is not unnecessarily. It's experienced. Okay, it's experienced. Perhaps you're right. Because what I see is a wealth of emotional activity that says, I love you. I'm uniquely bonded to you, which is making this that much more difficult. What else, please? Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Cups. I see you finding a way to express this and then also moving about your business. I see you finding a polite way to express this. You're trying to find the right cup without being too emotionally indulgent. One of the few times I'll see the Seven of Cups in a positive position. You're taking the time to respectfully respond to this as an individual of someone who's experienced and outstanding. It's almost like you're saying, I apologize, but I have to do this for me. I can't go back into the past with you. You're doing so and saying so with confidence, and then also, like I said, you're showing me individuation. You go about your business. You're still you. More developed you, and the experienced side of you that's healthy, not the experienced side of you that is afraid of being hurt. Okay? I think we're deeply afraid of being hurt by this again. And I don't know what form it will take. It could be connected to that. Most likely is. May not be. The communication you had no reason to expect. It's going to be one of those feelings, honey, where it's not that you were put in a position to part ways with this again permanently, or I don't know, at least for the time being. Perhaps it's another temporary separation, because I don't blame you. There's no sense of reflection, healing, or insight lessons on this one. So I don't disagree with you. I don't. But here's the thing. This is coming up because you're supposed to show you that you can. That you're ready for it. That you know how to make decisions between healthy, happy, productive, I'm doing what pleases me because it's right for me, Aries, versus I love this too, but that doesn't mean it was good for me. And that's also going to lend to who you are. So trust who you are. You can handle this. You're not just experienced in how you got hurt. You're experienced for making good choices too. Remember that. Okay? Whatever this is, the love cannot logic away the practicality, or rather the impracticality of outstanding pain and issues. And it's I know, honey, I get it. I've been through it. It's one of those sucky situations where it's like, you and I go way back. So it's unfortunate this is the way it is. Because we go way back, there's a good chance that whatever fell through the cracks between us will just happen again. Because I don't see you changing or this dynamic changing. And perhaps I might respond to you the same as I did then, and that's just not who I am anymore. Someone wiser than myself said simply, never go back to the past. Now, I would amend that in several places because it defies humanity. We change, we grow, we have judgment, we have second chances. But you also have to know when the hard rule applies. Never go back to the past, because there's something about that past that can't be fixed, and it won't show up in present day, never mind the future, as fixed. We have to know that, draw a line in the sand and say, this shall not pass in my life anymore. Okay, anyway, that's enough. It's, sometimes the past is, because look at you, when you're on your own, outside of this, you're competent, but this, and I mean a very strong, upstanding individual, but there's something about the emotionality of this that kicks you back into the past, where you remember you had a strong heart for it, but also how it fundamentally disappointed you. And to this day, you can't trust that it won't do it again. Let's see that sun, please. I really have no sense of relationship here. This could be a sibling. This could be someone you've known since your childhood. It could be a paternal or maternal figure, someone who's supposed to have an outstanding feature in your life. And one of the biggest lessons you could ever have about not going back into the past. See what I'm saying? It's a big one. Let's see that sun, please. Show me Aries under the sun. Show me the Aries. And I want you to take away from this that you are a strong individual. You can do this. Remember, experience works both ways. Not just what went wrong and what we're afraid of, but also what we've done incredibly right. Okay? All right. Let's see that sun. You've done a lot of right things for yourself, so do the right thing here too. Let's see that sun. Show me Aries under the sun. Show me Aries under the sun. The sun for the sun, the Queen of Wands, the strength. Honey, you're glowing by summer. Trust this. Whatever your sun is, honey, you're already in touch with it. Congratulations to you. I don't need to read it further. You've been in touch with your sun. You shine so brightly. Literally, you shine so brightly, and you're at the heights of it now whilst we're in Leo season. You've been in touch with your sun. You've been glowing. You opened up with, I really like who I am and what I'm doing. You feel it every day. Look at that. Look at you. So gorgeous. Right here under Leo's energy, too. Beautiful. Or at least we will be by the time this comes out. But you're already living your happiness. You're saying it's a choice to be happy. I have to choose it every day, and the choice gets incredibly easy once you start living your happiness. And yet strength is here. It's like if it doesn't qualify as the sun, then it's not my sun. But if it is for me, I have the strength to take it as well. It's so beautiful. Look how bold you are, but bright, shiny. You're highly visible, glowing, gorgeous. You might be fitting a lot of criteria for beautiful, handsome, I don't know. But it's just, you being so happy is going to make you those things regardless. Because, bam, look at that. People see you because you glow, if nothing else. That's gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. You're already living your sun. Beautiful. Beautiful, bright, bold, sexy. Oh, my goodness, look at you. You're already living it. So when I'm telling you you can handle this, you can handle this. Okay. Let's see that tower, please. Show me the tower, show me the tower, show me the tower. Show me the tower, please. Judgment, the Five of Wands, the Devil. Yeah, that's what's coming on through. Yeah, right here. Yep. You get to choose your level of participation. This is a judgment call that's outside your particular arena, which would explain right away. I was hoping they weren't related, but they're related. The reason why is because I was hoping it was a positive line of communication, but they did emphasize it was your choice to participate and under what conditions. So here's the unknown. Judgment, 5 of Wands, the Devil. It's a judgment call you weren't expecting because it wasn't yours, but it is landing at your door. You had no reason to believe because the Tower is the opposite of what we believe to be true, felt to be true, etc. But with a certain level of, it's almost like you're saying, I never expected them to make this judgment call, ever. I never thought I would hear from them again, see them again, etc. But you really believe this. You probably had ample evidence of it. So that judgment's coming towards you. Sorry about this, Aries. But this is coming from their side. 5 of Wands, the Devil. Whatever this is the particular song and dance with this person hasn't changed. It's weird because you showed me an immediate response of love, but having to be firm with it. It's kind of like, yeah, remember that fear I used to provoke in you about whatever? It's back. And it's showing some sort of argument here. It's that which was never healed or eased. It goes right back into that dark space. So, once more, given the emphasis here, you can handle this. You say you know what makes you happy, back it up. You can handle this. You get to choose your level of participation. Okay? Do you know in Jenga, the game, there really are 2 methods for success. There are people who intentionally stack the Jenga tower as stable as possible for their benefit. And there's other people who go out of their way to make it as chaotic as possible to topple their enemies. Which person are you? Let's see that tower, please. Anything else? Queen of Cups, Death, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You're showing me practical measures over whatever it is you felt towards this and possibly still do. You're saying no. Your heart's off limits on this one. Queen of Pentacles, you're going to do the practical thing. Your heart won't be touched by this anymore like it once was. You know this about yourself, as you should. The Aries I'm looking at, you can handle this. But it does need to be something that for you represents a sort of finalized coming of home. It's not 360, it's 180. How you approach this now will be so very different than how you last connected to it, I promise. Trust yourself on this. Whatever this is isn't for you. They want to make it your problem. It's not. It never was. It will be a problem if you handle it incorrectly, because then you'll be right back into the 360. We don't want to do that. So do what you know is correct. Your sense of self-worth, practicality, and who you are as a person is going to have to override any sense of emotional loyalty to this or memories or whatever. You know what? I'm very, very fond and deeply attached to my memories, but sometimes there's cases like this where you just be like, you know what? Memories, because I remember the bad things too. So there's that. And typically we only get to that place if nothing was healed, apologized for, etc. Sometimes the memories just aren't worth it. They just stay in the past where they're supposed to be. The good ones and the bad ones. So I am sorry, but this is a long-standing issue. And it doesn't want to seem to be resolved. Not in the right way. You'll know soon enough. The topic will be introduced soon. Okay? Autumn. Yeah, early autumn, late summer. Process with caution. Yes, indeed. Okay. As discussed. Anything else in here, please? Okay. Magical map shifter. Oh, one of my favorites, number 52. Yeah, you get to say. You get to say if something goes 360. You also get to say if something goes 180. You can shift that damn map. Absolutely. You get to lay out the course of your map, not someone else. Okay? Coming apart at the seams, 46. I know. There's a note here of instability at the emotional and spiritual level above all. But if you allow this room in your life, it will continue to take root and things will start to fall apart for you. Okay, we don't want that. 46. 46, 52, and anything. Okay. Ride the wave. Number 14, unexpected visitors. There it is. It's going to feel like a wash of emotion first. Given your two's past history, it makes perfect sense, and the unexpectedness of it. Okay? All right. Aries, honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.